visas, I think I'm a sitting duck, right?
International students who chose to get an education in the United States now worry they may no longer be welcome. Some universities in Michigan are just finding out the government is taking visas away from some international students. Good evening. I'm Ann Emmerich.
And I'm David Andrews. Both Michigan State University and Central Michigan University say they've been made aware of their international students being sent back to their home countries. News 10's Riley Connell here in studio tonight to tell the story of one mid-Michigan student fearing for their future. Riley?
Yeah, Ann and David, we are protecting the student's identity tonight because of concerns over safety. His visa is still intact, but as he watches some of his peers disappear from campus, he's beginning to believe that any international student could be next. International students enjoying their college campus one day and deported back to their home country the next.
When I found out, it was an email that came out from the Office of International Students, or OISS. It said, you may be hearing reports of international students getting their visas and SEVIS documents terminated.
It's exactly what this Michigan State University student is afraid of, as colleges across the state discover their international scholars are losing their visas.
I was kind of in shock, but my partner seemed more panicked too, because it's really a helpless situation.
The student has asked News 10 to protect his identity for his safety. While his paperwork that allowed him to leave Asia and study in the U.S., called an F1 visa, is still valid, he says some of his peers have not been as lucky.
A lot of international students in the next few days will find out who really has their backs.
The Trump administration has focused its attention on students who, in one way or another, participated in pro-Palestinian protesting, saying it's a national security concern. But Detroit-based immigration lawyer Herman Dade says some of the students had no connection to the protests.
You know, for people to be able to be comfortable about the law and what's expected of them, there should be a little bit more transparency as to what is objectionable or not.
Not knowing what could trip the wire that leads to his academic and social life being dismantled. The months leading up to graduation are uncertain for this MSU student.
I don't want my early 20s into my 30s to be about finding a home. It shouldn't be this difficult.
Herman Dade tells me that any student who feels their visa has been wrongfully revoked or fears their visa being taken away should be looking for legal representation. Although he says as immigration services and resource centers face cuts, even that effort might be difficult. Back to you, David.
All right, Riley, thank you. News 10 received a statement from Michigan State University saying its Office for International Students and Scholars is closely monitoring this situation and that it's working with MSU students whose visas have been revoked to offer them support. News 10 has been able to confirm at least 5 schools in Michigan have had some of their student visas revoked. Those schools include Grand Valley State University, the University of Michigan, Saginaw Valley State University, and Central Michigan University. That's in addition to MSU.
The clouds parting enough to see